Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trillflameyt, and I'm back at it again with another wrestling video. How y'all feeling, man? But if y'all new to the channel, make sure you guys slap that like, subscribe, and today, y'all can see by the title, man, we're gonna be talking about the Cody Rhodes story. If you guys don't know what the Cody Rhodes story is, make sure make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure y'all follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok. But let's get straight to it. If you guys don't know what the Cody Rhodes story is, the Cody Rhodes story is basically about Cody Rhodes and his previous 10 years, of course, that we know that he had in WWE, which started off in 2007, in which he ended up winning the World Tag Team titles with, of course, jackass named Hardcore. Okay, I ain't gonna be disrespectful. Of course, we know ECW legend, of course, Hardcore Holly, in which he ended up winning the World Tag Team titles, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? Cody started off cool, in which he ended up tag teaming with Ted DiBiase Jr., in which they ended up tag teaming with Randy Orton, in which they ended up creating a stable called the Legacy. We know what the Legacy stable was. It was a fire. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the Legacy stable could have lasted for a little while longer, in which they became tag team champions also. In which we know after that, they broke up. Him and Cody, Ted DiBiase, and Randy, they ended up going their separate ways. So then after that, we all know Cody became Intercontinental Champion. So more and so forth, of course. So then Cody became Dashing Cody Rhodes. Then after he became Dashing Cody Rhodes, I want to say after Dashing Cody Rhodes, I'm not sure. Y'all let me know in the comment section. After Dashing Cody Rhodes, he became Stardust. In which my personal opinion, you could tell, like, it wasn't working. Stardust was basically Goldust. It was, in my personal opinion, that character was trash. It was cool. It was all right, but it just wasn't it for me as a wrestling fan. It probably wasn't it for Cody neither. So then after the Stardust character, he ended up him and Dustin. I think after that he ended up dating the Stardust character. Then he went back to the Cody Rhodes character, in which remember that feud from 2015. That him, Dustin, Goldust, and his dad had with the feud with the Shield, in which if they would have lost, they was gone from WWE. If they would have lost the match, of course they were gone from WWE. They was exiled from WWE, in which they ended up winning. In which a moment in my eyes, that's one of those top WWE moments in WWE history. It was a cool moment. I liked it. And then 2015, then that was in 2014. 2015 happened. Dusty Rhodes ends up passing away. So around this time, Cody just couldn't figure it out. I don't know. It just wasn't kicking. Then he ends up leaving WWE in 2016. He ends up leaving WWE in 2016. Ends up going to TNA. I want to say New Japan Wrestling, Ring of Honor, all those promotions. Ends up winning titles, I think, in those promotions. I think he won the title at TNA. I think he won the TNA Heavyweight Championship. I think. But of course, we end up getting great matches in those promotions. So then, of course, 2018 comes around. This new promotion comes around, AEW. This AEW promotion company comes around, of course, which includes him and Tony Khan, and I think some other former legends. So then we see Cody. Then we see, of course, he ends up becoming the AEW champion. We see that he is. You know what I'm saying? Cody's doing what he's supposed to do in AEW. And then it gets to the point to where it's like he kept writing himself in certain stories, and it got to the point where AEW fans, include me, because I just don't watch WWE. I watch other promotions also. And which we seen in AEW is like fans got tired of Cody writing himself in every like feud. Like it got tiring. It got aggravating. Really. So it got to the point where people just got tired of Cody. Now mind you, Cody, the fans loved him. But then it got to the point it's like, dog, can you stop it? Like, let other people get their shine. Chill. And then of course we know he ends up, I want to say Cody ends up leaving in 2020. I want to say the end of 2021. And we see what happened. He ends up debuting at WrestleMania 38 against him and Seth Rollins. And we all know history is made. And then we get then he ends up winning the Royal Rumble. He ends up winning the Royal Rumble, and we already know what feud is going to happen. Him versus Roman Reigns. Now, mind you, in my personal opinion, I thought he was going to win, but I thought he really was going to win. I thought he was going to win for real. I thought he was going to win. I thought bro was going to win, but we know how the story ended up going. He ends up losing, and the Cody Rhodes story continues. Now, what this story basically is all about, bro? This story is about, we all know his dad never won a WWE championship. Like he's one of those wrestlers who was in the forefront that made WWE what it is today. Now I'm not saying Dusty Rhodes is John Cena, Hulk Hogan, like all those legends. He ain't them. But he's one of those, like he's one of them who helped WWF become what they, and which at the time it was WWF, alright? Become what it is at the time. So, the story in my eyes, and I think in a lot of other people's eyes, the story's not about beating Roman. Other fans have made this story about beating Roman. The story is about winning a WWE championship. It's not about which one. It's about winning the WWE championship. We all, now mind you, Seth has the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Roman has the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, by the time, now some people want for some odd reason, some people want Roman Reigns to keep the title to next year for SummerSlam. Why? I guess they want to see him break Hulk Hogan record. I'm sorry to tell a lot of you Bloodline fans, that's not happening. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose at WrestleMania. I'm sorry to tell y'all, that's not gonna happen. That's really what the Cody Rhodes story is about. The story is about Cody, himself, not ever winning a WWE championship, and his dad not ever winning a championship. The story is really about Cody Rhodes submitting. Like the story's already set in stone. Like the Rhodes family legacy, like, is set in stone. But this adds on to the legacy. Like, hey, Dad, I did this for you. Hey, I did this for my family. I became a world champion when it comes to being in the WWE. Because he's never won. He's never became a WWE world champion. So in my eyes, that's really what the Cody Rhodes story is. The Cody Rhodes story is basically about all the trials and tribulations that he went through, which leads to him becoming a champion. It's basically, I compare this story, I don't know what football player or basketball player I could compare this to. But it's basically about, let me see. Y'all, damn. I'm going to compare it. This story is about this story is basically about a little black kid who went through all the stuff in the world, and he ends up becoming a famous rapper or a famous basketball player. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if that made any sense, but y'all let me know in the comment section what is you guys' opinion on what is Cody Rhodes? What is the end of Cody Rhodes' story? In my personal opinion, I feel like his story is him beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and he becomes a world champion for the first time, and it cements the Rhodes family legacy.